Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the program Intermediate. Now, the intermediate portion of class number 132. So, as always, we'll start with a little review of yesterday's class. In yesterday's class, we were looking at, we were talking about university and studying in universities or colleges, and we saw the structure, what did you do at university? At, not in, but at. What did you do at university? And personally, and maybe it's Canadian English, I don't know, but I personally tend to say, what did you take? What did you take? So, for example, I took finance. I studied finance. What did I do? I did finance at university. At, not in, but at university. My brother did, or my brother took, or my brother did, we'll stick with this example in your student guide. My brother did engineering. He's an industrial engineer. One of my best friends did architecture. Another friend did arts. Another friend did biology. So different friends of mine have done different courses in university. Yeah. So they went to university and studied different things. Okay? So ask me what my nephew wants to do at university. Ask me what he wants to do. Kyle, what does your nephew want to do at university? Oh, he wants to do music at university. Ask me what my neighbor wants to do at university. Kyle, what does your neighbor want to do at university? Oh, my neighbor wants to study. He wants to do biology. He wants to study biology at university. Yes. Okay, so we've seen this structure now. You could say to do something at university or to take something at university as well. Yes, I did finance, business. Yeah, not English. I didn't take English. I didn't do English. I did English classes, English courses, and writing and a lot of things, but people think that because I'm an English teacher, obviously I studied English extensively and have a degree in English. But no. I think what I have is a passion for the language, and I think that's maybe more important than the academic title. I like to think so. Anyhow. All right, the next thing we have here is translation list number 44. This is what we looked at yesterday. So let's review this. Translation. Yes, that's right. It is time for translation list number 44. Okay. Quiero aprovechar esta ocasión para expresar mi gratitud. I want to take this occasion to express my gratitude. I want to take this occasion, aprovechar esta ocasión. I want to take this occasion to express my gratitude. Number 2. ¿De qué te ríes? What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? ¿De qué te ríes? Number 3. Hay ciertas cosas que no me gusta hacer. There are certain things I don't like to do. There are certain things I don't like to do. Number 4. Cómo aprender programas informáticos. Like learning computer programs. That's right, like learning computer programs. Number 5. Se me olvidó por completo. I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. Number 6. Alguien dejó esto para ti. Someone left this for you. Someone left this for you. Number 7. Estás equivocado si crees que lo voy a hacer. You're wrong if you think I'm going to do it. You're wrong if you think I'm going to do it. Don't expect me to do it because I'm not. If you think I'm going to do it, you're wrong. You're wrong if you think I'm going to do it. Number 8. No hago cosas así. I don't do things like that. Like that. Así. I don't do things like that. Number 9. Lo hice porque alguien tenía que hacerlo. I did it because someone had to do it. I did it because someone had to do it. Number 10. Me dijiste que sería muy difícil. You told me it would be very difficult. You told me it would be very difficult. Number 11. Necesito tu autorización antes de efectuar el pago. I need your authorization before making the payment. I need your authorization before making the payment. Number 12. ¿De cuánto dinero estamos hablando? How much money are we talking about? How much money are we talking about? ¿De cuánto dinero estamos hablando? How much money are we talking about? All right. All right, very good. A little review of yesterday's sentences, yesterday's translation. Hopefully, you're doing okay with this. Hopefully, you're doing better on the second day in the review than on the original. And now we'll move on and take a look at our word of the day. Word of the day. All right, it is time for the word of the day. Our word of the day today is crab. Crab, que es cangrejo, crab. This is interesting because seafood, we have seafood, which is, as far as I'm concerned, anything that comes from water is seafood. Fish and also shellfish. So there's some logic here. A crab is a type of shellfish. So shellfish is something from the water that lives in a shell. Una cáscara, shell. So shellfish, like crab, lobster, shrimp, these are shellfish, okay? And if it lives in a shell, or even mussels and clams, because they have a shell, so they're shellfish. But seafood includes shellfish and also fish, like salmon and anything else that lives, that comes from water. So seafood. So crab, it's an interesting word because in English, I think that shellfish is one area where in Spanish you have many, many more words than we have in English. I suppose we have the words, but unless you're a fisherman or a food expert, you probably don't know these words. Whereas I think the average Spaniard has a more broad understanding or a more broad vocabulary when it comes to shellfish than the average native English speaker in English, I'm sure. You have different types, you have very specific words in Spanish for different types of shellfish, different types of crabs, whereas we say, it's a crab, it's a lobster, it's a mussel, it's a clam, Where I come from, on the east coast of Canada, lobster, which would be, I suppose, bogavante de mar, is a very important part of the economy and very cheap, very cheap at the moment. And so whenever I go to Canada, I always eat lobster. I was there at Christmas time, and I enjoyed a great lobster dinner. Fresh. We actually go to the shore, and when the boats are arriving, we can buy the lobster straight from the boat and take it straight home and cook it. So imagine the lobster that you're eating was actually in the ocean, living in the ocean, maybe 2 hours before your meal. So it doesn't get much fresher than that. It's great. East Coast lobster on the east coast of Canada. Delicious, delicious stuff. All right, now, as we move into class number 132, we have the verb to drink. To drink. Every day I drink. Yesterday I drank. Lately I have drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. Lately I have drunk a lot of water. I usually drink water while I'm recording the radio show. I do. Today, right now I'm not drinking water. In the break, I'll go get a drink. A drink. Do you drink a lot of water in the summer? Yes, I drink a lot of water in the summer. Did you drink a lot of water yesterday? Yes, I drank a lot of water yesterday. Did you drink too many bottles of beer last Saturday? Did you? You be honest with me. Yes, Kyle, I drank too many bottles of beer last Saturday. Okay. Ask me how many glasses of water I drank. Water, right? Yesterday. Ask me how many glasses of water I drank yesterday. Kyle, how many glasses of water did you drink yesterday? I drank 4 glasses of water yesterday. Ask me how many glasses of water I have drunk so far today. Kyle, how many glasses of water have you drunk so far today? Oh, I've drunk about 2. I would say 2 glasses of water so far today. Drink, drank, drunk. Okay? Drink, drank, drunk. No problem? All right. Let's move on and take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary. That's right, folks. It is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. The first word today is the verb cobrar. Cobrar, which is to collect. To collect. Because we have the verb facturar. Bueno, una factura, an invoice. But facturar, we can say to invoice or to bill a customer or a client. So to bill, but then cobrar is to collect. Because sometimes we invoice people, we invoice customers or clients, but we don't always collect. Maybe we have to call a collecting or a collections agency to help us collect because our customer runs away, they disappear with the money. And they're not, and we have to find some way to collect it. So cobrar, we say to collect. Adjuntar a una carta. To enclose. To enclose. People always ask me, Kyle, what's the difference between enclose and attach? Now, think of enclose as being inside. You enclose something inside a letter, for example. Or you can right now I'm enclosed in the studio. I'm inside. The door is closed and I'm sealed inside. I am enclosed in the studio. You can enclose something in an envelope. You seal it inside. It is enclosed. Now, if you attach something, you're basically fixing it to the outside. So imagine I'm shipping a package of pencils, 100 pencils. I'm mailing them across the city. And I pack up the box of pencils and I put it in the mail. Well, before I put it in the mail, I put a note on the outside. And on the note I write, in this box, you can find enclosed 100 pencils. There are 100 pencils enclosed in the box. because the pencils are enclosed. But the note is attached to the outside. I attach the note to the outside. It's like fijado por fuera. It's fixed on the outside. It's attached, but it's not enclosed. The pencils are enclosed. Now, with emails, people always say, and emails, they always say attach. Yes, but attach is used in this sense because you have a file, an external file, let's say a Microsoft Excel file, which is attached to the outside. It's like saying it's traveling together with the email. In the body of the email, you say, I am attaching the file, and then you click attach, and there's a picture of a little paperclip, which is a paperclip, which in real life, the physical, tangible paperclips, we use to attach papers to each other or attach papers to other things. So it's this idea of the file, the Excel file, going together with the document and being sent. You could enclose information in an email, but if you enclosed it, then it would be written in the body of the email, and it would be unnecessary to open an attachment. There would be no attachment because the information would be enclosed inside. So enclose and attach. Compartir, to share, to share. It's important that kids share with each other. Dejar propina, to tip. Do you tip waiters if they give you good service? I tip them a little bit. But in Canada, it's important to tip a lot. Well, everybody tips 15 to 20%. It can be very expensive, tips and tipping. Dejar propina, to tip. Every day I tip. Yesterday I tipped. Lately I have tipped the waiter. Desagradable, unpleasant. Unpleasant. I had an unpleasant experience at the dentist's office last week. Unpleasant. Okay? Well, we have one more thing to talk about today, but we're running out of time. So I want to stop there. I'm going to take a break, but I'll be back in a few minutes with the advanced portion of the class. But we'll review all of this, and I'll finish this material tomorrow when we'll see it all. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.